Welcome to day 11 of the Mind Hacking 21 Day program. I'm Sir John Hargrave. We're going to start out with a quick mind game today. This one is really cool. Try this out. I want you to close your eyes and imagine putting a dill pickle in your mouth. Maybe it's a kosher spear. Or maybe it's one of those giant pickles you see floating in the jar at the deli. It's got all that brine. That's salt, sour pickled juice. You bite down and it's just squirting into your mouth. All that dill pickle goodness you're just chewing. Just imagine that flavor, the taste, the crunch of that pickle. Got it? If you're like most people, your mouth is now watering. Your mouth is literally salivating. You just caused a biochemical reaction in your body simply with your mind. That's insane. When we talk about the mind-body connection, it's real. Your mind has the power to control your body. And if you're skeptical about that claim, I have just two words for you: sexual fantasy. Thomas Aquinas said, "Every idea conceived by the mind is an order which the organism obeys." In other words, your mind says, raise your hand, your body raises its hand. Think about that for a second. I mean, literally, think about it, and it will happen. We take this for granted, but it's crazy. Your mind is piloting your body around, telling it what to do. The imagination is far more powerful than we know. When we're walking around giving ourselves these positive or negative thought loops, we're using our imagination. We're imagining the world as an exciting place or a depressing one. We're seeing ourselves as strong and capable or powerless and lonely. We're picturing our future as bright and promising or bleak and hopeless. It really is our choice. And we can even influence our bodies using our imagination. You may remember the story in Mind Hacking of these senior citizens who were put in this psychology experiment. They created a house straight out of the 1950s, and they told them to imagine they were living in the 1950s as young men again. And at the end of this experiment, their eyesight actually improved. Their bodies felt better. They were playing touch football out on the front lawn. The New York Times reported they put their minds in an earlier time and their bodies went along for the ride. Think of the placebo effect. What's the placebo effect? It's nothing more than the mind's ability to convince patients that they're getting better, even when they're just receiving a sugar pill. When new drugs go through the approval process, one of the tests is that the drugs need to beat placebo, which means they have to be more effective than patients healing themselves with their minds. Sir William Osler has been called the father of American medicine. He was one of the four founders of Johns Hopkins Hospital. He invented the modern residency program for training physicians. Instead of just having them sit in classrooms, he said, maybe we should take them around and actually have them visit patients. He's a heavy hitter. This is what he said. "While we doctors often overlook our own faith cures, we are just a wee bit too sensitive about those performed outside our ranks. Faith in the gods or saints cures one, faith in little pills another, hypnotic suggestions a third, faith in a plain common doctor a fourth. The faith with which we work is the most precious commodity." I love that quote. The faith or the imagination makes things happen. So keeping in mind this incredible power of imagination, let's practice that imagination today in our concentration exercise. Remembering your 5 words from yesterday's exercise: feel, do, have, give, be. We're going to imagine each of those today in vivid detail. So let's find a comfortable location. And let's sit our bodies in a comfortable position, keeping our back straight. Let's breathe deeply from the diaphragm. And in just a moment, I'm going to ask you to inhale and hold. And when you exhale, you're going to feel 10 times as relaxed as you are right now. Inhale and hold. And release, feeling 10 times as relaxed. And now I'm going to ask you to do the same thing again. Inhale and hold. And when I ask you to exhale, you're going to feel 10 times even more relaxed. And release 10 times as relaxed. Picture a euphoria coming over your body. Picture a lightness of being. Imagine that you're breathing it in, and with each breath you get progressively more relaxed, more euphoric. All your worries and cares are draining away. They're emptying out of the bottom of the soles of your feet. And this incredible lightness of being is permeating your spirit. Let's spend a few minutes focusing on the word that explains how you want to feel. Imagine that feeling. See if you can feel that feeling. Using your incredible powers of focus and concentration, feel that feeling for the next few minutes. Now imagine the word that represents what you want to do. What is it you want to do in life? Picture it in vivid detail in your mind. See it in crystal clear detail. Now imagine the word that shows what you want to have. Picture that thing as if it is here right now with you. Picture the process of how you get to that thing that you want to have. Now picture the word that explains what you want to give. What is it you want to give to the world? Picture yourself making that contribution. Picture it as if it were flooding all 5 senses. Now picture the word that represents what you want to be. Feel yourself as that person that you want to be. Feel what it would feel like to be that person, possessing that quality. Now, as I count from 1 to 5, you will slowly return to full waking consciousness, and you will emerge feeling strengthened and renewed. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Open your eyes, feeling strengthened and renewed, and able to take on any challenge that comes your way as you pursue these positive goals. You're going to start to see opportunities the more you focus on these words, these goals, these positive loops. The more you will notice as opportunities arise to help you get there. There's nothing magic about it. Your field of perception will just be greater because you're focusing on these positive loops. So watch for them. Keep your eyes open. Treat it as a kind of game. I believe they'll appear. Day 11 is now complete. Mark it off in the Mind Hacking book, on your practice sheet, or in the app, which you can download at www.mindhacky.ng. And write down those 5 words, Vill du havgebi, in your book, your practice sheet, or in the app, and give yourself a reward to lock in the positive habit. I'll see you tomorrow, and in the meantime, hack hard and prosper.